Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, completely disoriented, feeling as if something inexplicable jolted you from your deep sleep? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. In today's video, we're exploring the real reason why God might wake you up at night and what it means. But first, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As day fades into night, there's nothing sweeter than a good night's rest, whether it's the reward after a long day's work or the comfort of sleep following a night out. Sleep brings us peace, but why would God sometimes wake us up during this precious time of rest? We live in a world influenced by two major forces, good and evil. The spiritual realm often overrules the physical world, and while we sleep, the presence of spiritual warfare continues. Have you ever noticed that much of the world's wickedness occurs at night? Darkness is often associated with evil because it's when the devil finds it easiest to operate undetected. If God were to reveal the spiritual battles happening while we sleep, most of us would stay awake and pray instead of resting. As 1 John chapter 5 verse 19 says, "We know that we are of God, and the whole world lies in wickedness." When God wakes you up in the middle of the night, it's because He wants you to pray and counteract the evil forces against you. Matthew chapter 13 verse 25 explains, "But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way." This illustrates that during our slumber, the devil is actively working to bring chaos and destruction. God wakes us up to warn us and protect us from these unseen dangers. Like the parable of the wheat and tares, He knows our enemy is always lurking, seeking opportunities to harm us. At night, we are most vulnerable. The devil knows a sleeping person cannot pray, read the Bible, or be aware of their surroundings. Thus, he takes advantage of the darkness to carry out his schemes. Conversely, God prompts us to wake up and pray, knowing that the best time to catch a thief is when he is in the act of stealing. The devil tries to make us feel even sleepier to prevent us from praying. This is evident in the Garden of Gethsemane, where the disciples fell asleep just before Jesus was arrested. It's no coincidence that you feel most sleepy when it's time to pray. Whenever God wakes you up at night, it's because He has seen the enemy attacking and wants you to take spiritual action. Praying at this time can dismantle the enemy's plans. The devil fears your prayers because he knows their power. If you take control and pray, you will overpower him, which is why he tries to keep you comfortable in bed. Many people face daily problems without realizing that God might have woken them up to pray about these issues in advance. Job chapter 40 verse 4 reveals, "Once have I spoken, but I will not answer. Yea, twice, but I will proceed no further," showing that God often speaks to us, but we fail to listen. Don't let ignorance undermine your faith. Rise and pray diligently whenever you are prompted. The Bible provides examples of those who heeded God's call at night. Peter, held captive in prison, was freed by an angel who woke him during the night. Samuel, as a young boy, responded to God's call in the night, opening up a world of possibilities. Obeying God's promptings, even in the middle of the night, can lead to significant spiritual victories. God may choose nighttime to communicate with us because, during the day, we are often too distracted to hear His voice. Nighttime offers a quieter, more focused environment for us to connect with God and recognize spiritual dangers. Even a few minutes of prayer can make a significant difference. Remember, if you refuse to make time for God, you have already lost the battle. Rising to pray in the stillness of the night can win unseen spiritual battles. You will be amazed at how much a few moments with God each day can do for your spirit. Always speak to God first when you wake up, before checking your phone or talking to friends. This practice ensures your safety and well-being mentally, physically, and spiritually. A person who prays at night holds immense power, as evidenced by Jesus, who often spent nights in prayer. The spiritual battles we face may be hidden, but God's loving plans for us are powerful and protective. When we honor Him and trust in His protection, He watches over us and keeps us secure. So, if you wake up in the middle of the night, know that God has something important to tell you. He is just waiting for you to listen. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel.